Hey guys, Zach Tyler here, coming at you with a pretty cool deck. This deck topped 32 at the Louisville Regionals, I think it was called, and it's Gishki Destiny Heroes. I've done some things on this deck, and my teammate and friend from Taterz Sauce X, uh, he took this deck, what you see right here, to his regionals, and he got top 32 with it. So definite kudos to him for that. Again, this was his version of it, his build, and I'll even put a link to his channel in the description just so you guys can check him out if you want. But yeah, he's awesome. And so yeah, we'll just go into it real quick and we'll talk a little bit about it. First, we have one Gust Kraken because it's Gust Kraken and it's retarded, and two Tetra Ogre. He only ran three rituals. I've explained this in my other videos when we've done similar things about a similar deck that me and him were creating. The one thing is Gust Kraken is just needed because it's just too good first turn or even toward the end. It's just a really good card. And Tetra Ogre to well, sometimes you can see what your opponent's playing. That's nice. You can send some of their key cards. For example, if you're playing like Mermails, you call traps. You can send some of their key cards to the grave, or you can send some of your key cards like Plague Spreader, Malicious, a hero if you need it for Absolute Hero 0, things like that. Next, we have Gishkis Beast, which is a ridiculous card in the deck because you target one level 4 or lower, special summon that target in face of defense position. And so what happens is you get, usually you're going to want to get Abyss with this, and when Abyss is summoned, add one Gishki monster. So you get +2 to the field, and you get a Gishki in your hand with 1,000 less defense, which you can add any of your searchers, or you can add Gust Kraken. So it's really good. Abyss, again, just went over him. Just a really good card, especially opening up with him, just getting that quick +1 to your hand. You get any of your searchers or Gust Kraken. Next, we have the three searchers. For one Gishki Shadow, he gets Aquamirror to your hand, and then Vision, he gets a Ritual Monster to your hand. And that's why you only run 3, because you really have 3 Abyss, 2 Vision, and 3 of these. There's plenty of targets to get them out. And so yeah, that's the Gishki part of it. Next, we have the hero part, which is 1 Stratos, 1 Diamond Dude, 2 Dashers, 2 Malicious. And there's really cool things you can do with this. For one, you have the Destiny Draw part of it, where you can use that. Then you have Stratos to add what you need. You have Diamond Dude because there's quite a few spells in here that you can use with him. Dasher's excellent just because when he's in the graveyard, his second effect is that if you draw a monster card, you can reveal it and special summon it. So you can special summon Abyss or Stratos or really anything, Plague Spreader. It really doesn't matter. Abyss is the main one though. It's amazing with him because you get that free +1 just and you special summon, so you don't even have to waste your normal on him just through Dasher. And then the Malicious removes yourself a Plague, get another Malicious, you target for Destiny Draw. And the really cool thing about this deck is why you kind of use these two. You can use all 4 of these with Aquamirror to get out an instant thing. You want them to be in the grave for Miracle Fusion and because Dasher's effect. And when you use Malicious to bring out any of your level 6, not only do you get the level 6's effect, but then you go Malicious effect, and then you go into any of your 6 XYZs, which is they're all pretty amazing. Oops, that's not supposed to be here. 1 second, guys. That's supposed to be this. You can go into this, or this. 4 Focus is really good. Swordbreaker is pretty decent. And Zecta Beetle is ridiculous because you go in Zecta Beetle, detach, kill or send one of their cards to the grave, and then you overlay a Gaia Dragon. So it's a free -1 for them, essentially. So that's awesome. And a really cool part of the deck. Next, you have Plague Spreader, which is sent to the grave of Tetra Ogre, and can go to some pretty nutty, 8-star synchros or etc. like that. Just a good card in the deck for that. Then you have Deep Sea Diva, who's awesome in this deck because you can target herself or you can target Vision for a thing, and you pretty much just go for either level 4 synchro, army if you need it, or you'll go for Gachi Gachi. Gachi Gachi is really amazing with your synchros because they become huge beaters, and Gachi Gachi is just very self-sustaining. Next, you have Dark Arm because you have a decent amount of darks in the deck. I think you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8 technically. And there's a lot of graveyard control with them, for example, Malicious and Plague Spreader. So getting him out is actually pretty simple. And he's Dark Arm. There's not much else to say about it. He's an amazing card. And Gorge is because the deck doesn't really have any back row, so you need that Gorge for some protection. Gotcha really helps with that too. Then you have 3 Aquamirrors, who is ridiculous in the deck just because of the Aquamirror engine. For those of you who don't know, if you have a Gishki Ritual Monster in your grave and Aquamirror, you can send Aquamirror to the deck and add the Gishki Monster to your hand. So you just keep recycling cards with it and then keep plussing, and it's really, really nice. Two Miracle Fusions, because Absolute Hero 0 is broken in this deck. For the fact, obviously, 0, he has a destruction effect, he's removed from the field, but also he gains 500 attack for each face of water monster on the field. And in a Gishki deck, you can easily get him to 35, 4,500, at the very least 3,000. So he becomes a gigantic boss monster in this deck, which a lot of people forget about his second effect, so that's awesome. Destiny's Draw just for the draw power. Salvage, same thing. Salvage is so broken in this deck. You get back your Visions, you get back your Shadows, and you just search more. It's an instant +2. It's almost always live. 2 is perfect. Creature swaps for that, normal summon Abyss, +1, and then creature swap their card kind of play, or anything like that. So 1 is definitely good. Reinforcement Army just for Stratos or any other heroes you need if you want to use them for Destiny Draw or for your Miracle Fusions. Pot of Avarice to recycle. Heavy Storm, Darkhold, Monster Reborn, same general idea. You all know those. And the really good card, Spiritual Water Art AoE, or AoE, I guess you could say. Anyways, tribute one Water Monster, look at your opponent's hand, and send one card from their hand to the graveyard. It's so amazing with things like Abyss or Gishkis for the fact that you look at their hand, so you know everything they have. You send one card from their hand to the graveyard, and if you do it with Gishkis, you'll look at 2 cards in their hand, send one, then Ritual Art, send another one, and then Aquamirror to put Gishkis back in your hand. So not only do you have you -2 of their cards, not only do you know what's in their hand, but now you get +1 to the hand with Aquamirror. So yeah, excellent card. Me and him talked about it a little bit, and he said this card was just amazing. And just for little things, it's game 2 when he would side these out from Mind Crushes, just because it's game 2. So for the extra deck, we have 2 Absolute Hero 0s. Pretty self-explanatory, amazing in this deck. Again, boss monster. The synchros for the Plagues and the Deep Sea Divas, your Army Arm, Flamvel, your Quasar, which he said worked very, very well as regionals. And then you have the level 8s, Stardust, Thought Ruler, and Scrap Dragon, which each have their awesomeness in any given situation. Then you have 2 gotchis for the Deep Sea Divas, again, amazing sustainability and making all your cards boss cards. Utopia and Photon for their control, and Utopia just because I guess it's a staple. And these 3. Now, if you have Photon Strike Bouncer, I would say it should be in here, but he didn't just because I don't think he could afford it, which is fine. But if you do, I would take out, I don't know, maybe a Sword Breaker for it. And then this combo, which I already explained, but which is really dumb. So yeah, guys, there's the deck. Again, top 32, and again, I think it's Louisville Regionals, but I'm not completely sure. If not, I'll put a little caption in the top left that says the regionals it's in. But yeah, again, really awesome. Great job for him. That's just great that he went, top so many popular decks with this deck. So guys, that's all I wanted to show you. I thought it was really cool. Again, I'll have a lot more videos coming out in the future after my finals are done. And this is Taterz signing out, guys. You guys have a good rest of your evening and a good week.